God bless you, beautiful people on YouTube and on Facebook this morning. Let's give the Lord a clap offering this morning because we got up. We got up in our right mind this morning. My God, I could stay right there. Lord, I got up this morning. I was feeling so good. I cleaned my kitchen. My God, I cleaned up what I messed up last night. Eating all over the place. My God, I had a party last night. I went to each room. Looked like there's 4 or 5 people in this house, in this apartment but me. My God, I had a party last night. Look at your neighbor and say, I had a party last night. Sometimes you got to have a party all by yourself because it ain't nobody there. My God, Paul says this best. I know there's a lot of people wondering out there, you know, I need to get married. I'm 29 years old. I don't know when I'm going to get married. The devil is a lie. Hey, Paul said that I'd rather for you to marry if you're going to be jumping in and out of bed so you don't burn. My God. But he said also said you don't have to be married. Come on, somebody. So, hey, enjoy yourself until God bring you that person. Please don't jump in no relationship and they raggedy, you raggedy, and you just end up 10, 15, 20 years of hell. The devil is a lie. Watch that baggage that people bring with you in a relationship. Ask them questions. First of all, question you ask anybody, man and woman. I know when we look at a person, the first thing we look at is flesh and sex. Let me find my right hand if you can't find yours. You know when you hollered at the girl, first thing you thought about is getting her in the bed. When you seen that guy with that 6-pack and them hazy eyes, my God, the first thing you thought about, girl. I wish people would tell the truth and shame the devil. See, if we shame the devil, then he can't get victory on our foolishness. But when you hide because of the fact that you're a hypocrite and you know you like fleshly things, and faking like you don't. Come on, keep it real. This flesh is never saved. I don't care how long you've been in the church. You could be a mother in the church, 62 years old, but you got 4 children. You had sex. Come on. God didn't play around when he gave us that spirit. And God is a spirit. Let me ask a question, too, for a person that asks me, is God a person or is a spirit? God is a spirit. You can find that in John 4:22. It lets you know God is a spirit. This is why a lot of people can't get done with their addictions and stuff because you try to do it physically. You have to have a relationship with God to get a breakthrough because you cannot operate in your flesh. God is not flesh. He came in the flesh, which was Jesus Christ. When he made Jesus Christ, God allowed his spirit of God to come in a fleshly man like Jesus Christ. God hated to put him inside Jesus Christ because he don't like flesh. But he did that for us, that when Jesus died on the cross, he died for our sin. God came in Jesus Christ so he could do the will of Jesus Christ by doing no sin, which God don't sin. Jesus Christ didn't sin because God dwelled in him, if that make any sense. Well, listen, I just want to give you a little nugget on that because I had a couple people ask me different questions about that. So just remember, your flesh is never saved. Don't let nobody, I don't care how holy you are, you have some sin in you. Sin you have done, sin you gone done, and sin while you've been saved. So sin is always present when you're trying to do positive. Let me read this in your hearing, John chapter 15, verse 16. And this is talking about that I chose you. You didn't chose me. Hey, if you went to a basketball game and it was 10 people, 11 people there, and you got picked to get on the team, and that one person is sitting on the sideline, well, whoever picked you had confidence in you that you could help that team. Did that make sense? If you get drafted for any kind of sport, that means that coaches that drafted you or how they draft you seen something in you, my God, this is good, that will be help to their team. When you get hired at a job and they looked at all of them other 20 applications and they picked you because you was qualified for that position. So that means you already qualified for it to be about what they hired you for, if that make any sense. So if God chose you and you didn't chose him, then God evidently seen something in you that you need to do. Let me read this in your hearing so you don't look at me funny. Let's go there. John chapter 15, verse 16. this is what it say. You did not chose me, but I chose you and appointed you. Wow. Appointed you. Write that down. Underline that. So that you may be fruitful. How do you be fruitful? Compelling people to come in. Do you know Jesus? What's your problem? You need some Lord. I'm telling you, this is what you need. Let that raggedy relationship go. Get you a good job. Get you a vehicle. Get your driver's license. You can make it happen. Why? Because you're fruitful. If you operate and compelling people to come. He said, so that you might go and bear fruit. Fruit that will last. And so that whatever you ask in my name, the Father will give you. Because you have to operate in this walk as in the Spirit. Lord, I thank you. I know I ain't never seen you, but I haven't seen my lungs either. I haven't seen my heart, but I know it's in there. I know my heart keeping me bumping. And my lungs keeping air in my body. I ain't seen them. So I thank you for being in me. God is in us. My God. He said, I knew you before you was in your mama. And then while you was in your mama, I netted. Ooh, that scripture. He said, I netted you together. I weaved and wove you together. Look at your nose. Don't nobody have your nose. Look at your eyes. Don't nobody have your eyes. Look at your little funny ears. Don't nobody have your little funny ears. God gave that to you. God chose you to be here. He didn't just make no mistake with you. You're not no mistake. Get out of that bed and make something happen. Leave that house and make something happen. Go get you 2, maybe 3 jobs. Everybody hiring now. What is your problem? God made you. You have to stand up. You have to get your back straight and walk into place and say, this position, is the position still open? Yes, we still hiring for it. You can take the sign down. Here I am. And then work that job. Then you don't work it for the money. Well, I'm getting this job for my money. Nope, you missed it right there. Go in the spirit of it. Don't go in the flesh level, because you go into the flesh, you're not going to like that job. Because George that's working beside you always complaining. Your boss seemed like he prejudiced. God, the devil going to send things in there to attack you for even for your financial part. Trying to knock you off your point for your financial. So he works in the job and through the people to get on your nerve. That's why you have to take God. Woo! You take the presence of God wherever you go. So you have to do it in the spirit. Because why? He chose you not to get a paycheck. God don't care about no paycheck. God is rich. He wants you to change somebody's soul in that place. He wants you to go to that boss that's talking crazy to you every morning like you some kid. And I know I've been there before. That's why I said I got to get out of these jobs and start my business. But you know what? I operated in that job faithful as a servant, way we supposed to do. Never miss it. Listen, I'm going to show y'all something because y'all looking at me funny. You see this, right? Can you see this? Can y'all see that? That's a Bravo Award. They didn't give that to me because I was late, missing work, calling off all the time, drinking and smoking and can't go to work. That last Bravo, this is my second Bravo Award after 9 years at a company. The second Bravo Award I won, their station, the company station was in Florida. They looked at all the supervisors all the way down to South Bend, Indiana, to me, over hundreds of supervisors, and I won it. You know how I won it? They said in 9 years they could not find where I called off. So I don't be on this show just talking and I haven't done this. Anything I talk about, I had to do it to get to where I am. And that's what you have to do at a job. Go in the job, you know you're going for the paycheck. Come on. We know that. But you go in the job to change Sam, to change Vera. Vera always complaining. To change George. Always got attitude. Come on. Rab, don't like black people. Or don't like white people. Whatever your prejudice is. Go in there to change them people. And I'm telling you, your jobs will be better. Your life will be better because you're operating in what? The spirit. Because God chose you to be fruitful and multiply. Is that good news? That's good news. Well, just a good little hot word for you on this great Monday. Start this week off different. Set some goals each day. Let me give you 4 points to help you. I just feel that this is so necessary for this time. People need to be taught, not preached at no more for a reason. It's different now. Church is different. Way people is thinking is different. The young people don't know that much about God. And us older generation, the people that's wise, that's older, we have to give them baby saints wisdom, or younger people wisdom. The young people, we need them because they're strong. So we get them. I have a administrator and she's so strong. If I had 5 more people like her, I'd done built the church by now, because she's dedicated. She's loving at her job. She's telling people about God. She tells people about the ministry. She compels people to come. That's what he's talking about. He said, you did not choose me, but I chose you. I anointed you, or I appointed you, so that you might bear fruit. And then it said fruit that lasts. Not just no watered down fruit, no mushy fruit that can't be ate. He gives you fruit that lasts. He gives you the word of God inside of you that you can keep on giving that word out to people. Why? Because you keep your mind stayed on him. You keep on studying to show yourself approved. That's what you have to do, and that's how God will bless you. Let me give you 4 points and we out of here. First of all, number 1, fail big. Let me say that again. Fail big. Why you want me to fail big? Go after a job that you know that you shouldn't have, or is way out of your league. Try to open that business. If you fail, then so what? You fail big. At least you can go to sleep and say, I tried. That woulda, coulda, shoulda will make you miserable and make you depressed. So fail big, number 1. Number 2, have daily goals. When you wake up in the morning, I want to make sure that I pay my car payment. I want to make sure I go fill out another application for a job. I want to make sure that I tell my wife all this week how much I love her. I ain't going to get no help right there. I'm not getting any help right there. Set daily goals. And you feel good at the end of the night. When you lay on that pillow, you say, I called mother-in-law and told her I was sorry. You go to sleep at night with goals that you hit through the day. Number 2. Number 3, help others. If you're in this for just yourself, I'm telling you, you got a long road. You even have to give. When God bless you financial, you need to give. Don't just look at it to be for yourself. You have to give. So that's a blessing. Number 3, help others. Number 4, thank God in advance. Woo! That's a good clap over right there. God, I thank you for the house. I know that I'm in this little old bed, little regular apartment, but I already see the house. I know I'm not driving now. I'm catching the bus. But Lord, I thank you. My God, I'm walking to the bus in joy. My God, how y'all doing this morning on the bus? Come on, I'm in good shape. I know I don't have a lot of food in the refrigerator, but I opened it up and I looked in there. I got about 11 meals in there. Looked in the cabinet, my God, got some more meals up there. I'm blessed. May not have a full house, but I got something in it. That's what you have to do with this walk. My God, give God praise in advance. My God, I know I don't have that job. I'm looking. I know it. But I know it's coming. I already see it coming. My money is down the road. I can see the light in the tunnel. My God, isn't that good news? I'm believing in you, God, in spirit and in truth, that you got my back. Why? Because you chose me and I didn't chose you. And if you chose me, God, and you ain't got nothing to do with me, that would make you smart. So I know you're a smart God. So if you chose me, it's something that you want me to do. And I'm here for you. My God, like you here for me. Thank you for your son, Jesus, that died for my sin, because I'm a hot mess. And thank you that you allowed your son to die on the cross for me. You put the spirit in him to show me an image on how I'm supposed to be. Now, I have a little area that I can look at. If you're doing wrong and you don't follow this Bible, it's your fault. And that won't be good when you face Jesus Christ. So know the spirit, know you. Try to make a difference in someone else's life. not just yours. I love you. Be blessed.